What if you could finally make your New Year's resolution stick? It's a wild thought, isn't it? Year after year, we all make resolutions only to see them fizzle out by February or the second week in January. I don't know. I don't know if you all know, but the second Friday in January is called Quitter's Day. That's when most people give up on their New Year's resolutions. I'm recording this on the 15th, unfortunately. A little bit behind the eight ball, but hopefully y'all haven't given up yet, because I'm just going to give you some really quick bites so you can continue with your resolutions, make it a long-term success, develop habits, set smart goals, all that little stuff that you can do to make sure that your New Year's resolutions are a success. And hey, I want you to know in my videos, I'm going to talk about my New Year's resolutions, and I have a lot of them. I have a lot that I'm going for in 2025. Let's make this our year. So what if this year could be different for you? What if you could take some of these things that I'm going to talk about in this video and make sure that you attain all the goals that you want to this year? If you're tired of setting goals that never materialize, you're in the right place. Hey, y'all. As you may know, I'm Jay with Life Next Level, and today we're going to unlock the secrets to effective goal setting and habit building that can transform your resolutions from wishful thinking into tangible achievements. I know I've been there. I swear every year, almost half of my resolutions never make it. Granted, I give myself too many. This is the year, though. We're going to do it all. Because in this video, we're going to explore the psychology of change, learn how to set smart goals, discover strategies for success, talk about how to overcome common obstacles, and really maintain long-term progress. That's really the goal, right? So be sure to stick around, because by the end, you're going to have a toolbox full of practical techniques to make this year your most successful year yet. And we will continue on with videos to continue to encourage and give more tips and things to continue that long-term success. So first, understanding the psychology of change. Before we dive into all the strategies, I just want to talk about the science behind habit formation. You've probably heard that it takes 21 days to build a habit. I hate to break it to you, but while that can happen, research also shows it can take a lot longer than that, like even upwards of 3 to 4 months for a new behavior to become automatic. If you're going to do the 21-day thing, you got to be hitting it hard, but it can be done too. So I don't want to discourage you from that. Anything you can do to build a habit is great, even if it's 5 minutes a day. So why is change so hard? Our brains are wired to resist it. We're creatures of habit, as you know. And breaking old patterns takes a ton of effort. But here's the good news. Understanding this resistance is the first step to overcoming it. Once you understand it, now you can overcome it. So let's transition into setting smart goals. So the idea is to transform any vague resolutions you have into SMART goals, SMART. I'm sure you've heard of this. It's all the rage. It has been for a while. I will do a video on it. I've been talking about that forever. I feel like everyone knows it, but it is probably good to do an in-depth video on it, because SMART goals are awesome in any stage of life. I first heard about them when I was doing personal training, and so many people would come through and just not really have goals. They would be so vague, and then they don't hit any of their goals and they give up. But SMART goals are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. So instead of saying, I want to get in shape, you say, I'll run a 5K in under 30 minutes by July 1st, whatever it may be. Write down your SMART goals and create a vision board. A vision board is a great idea too. The act of putting pen to paper or images to a board make your goals tangible and increases your commitment to them. I would also say bringing in others to see that stuff and maybe working on those goals with others, or at least putting it out there, also increases your commitment to them. So, strategies for success. We have 3 strategies for success this year for you. 1, start small and build momentum. One of the biggest mistakes people make, and I do this too, is trying to change everything at once. I'm super guilty of it. You see this change that you want to make this year in this resolution. You want to just jump in and you want to be that new person that you know you can be. But it almost never ends well. It's really difficult not to jump in, but I'm telling you, it doesn't end well. As you probably know, you want to jump in and make changes now, no matter how big, but it almost never works. Instead, focus on micro habits, tiny changes that lead to huge results. Ever heard of the 2-minute rule? It's really simple. If a new habit takes less than 2 minutes to do, you are more likely to stick with it. And remember, consistency trumps intensity every time. It's better to meditate for 5 minutes daily than for an hour once a week. So let me circle back. Micro habits. The idea is to break down your goal into very, very small goals. And what habits can you form? What micro habits can you form to attain your goals? Maybe you want to meditate 30 minutes a day. I don't know, just pulling this out of thin air. But maybe start with 3 minutes every morning when you get up, just 3 minutes every morning. Make that a habit. Then increase it to 6 minutes. That can be the start of something bigger too. Like, just how can you break it down into micro habits that you can do easily in a day that won't disrupt your day, but will keep you going forward in your habits. 2 is to create a supportive environment. Kind of discussed this a little bit ago, but your environment plays a really crucial role in your success. Surround yourself with people who support your goals. If you're trying to eat healthier, stock your fridge with nutritious foods and keep temptations out of sight. Get that ice cream out of there, unless it's a healthy ice cream, Again, getting back to people, find an accountability partner to join, or join a group maybe that have similar goals, whether it's Facebook or whatever. But having someone to check in with regularly can increase your chances of success dramatically. And 3, develop a growth mindset. Have some videos on this. Growth mindset is huge, but adopting a growth mindset is really like giving yourself a superpower. So instead, you run into a challenge or an obstacle, and instead of seeing it as a roadblock, you start to view them as opportunities to learn and grow. When you face a setback, which you will, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Not, why does this always happen to me? What can I do now? I give up, You have to have that mindset. And remember, through all of this, self-compassion is key. Treat yourself with the same kindness you'd offer a friend who's working towards their goal. We can always be way harder on ourselves. Okay, so now let's shift gears. Let's talk about overcoming obstacles. We have two ways for you to overcome obstacles. 1, identify and prepare for potential roadblocks. Let's face it, y'all, like, obstacles are inevitable. The key is to anticipate them and have a plan. Use if-then planning to prepare for common pitfalls. For example, if I'm tempted to skip my workout, then I'll put on my gym clothes and do just 10 minutes. Just get something going. And when motivation wanes, and it will, rely on your systems and your habits that you're setting up to carry you through, and your if-then statements. Remember why you started, sit back, remember why you had this goal, and focus on how good it feels to make progress, no matter how small. Also, focus on the end result and where you're going to be at the end, where you really want to be. Visualize all this stuff and get back into it. Build those habits. We are our habits. Let them be your guide to success. And 2, utilize technology and tools. We don't talk about this enough, but it's the digital age. We have countless tools at our fingertips. Honestly, too many. I get crazy just thinking about all the tools I can use for any one thing. There's just too many options, but there are a lot that can really help too. Habit tracking apps can help you stay accountable. Goal setting software can help you stay organized. Set reminders on your phone to prompt you to take action, whether it be 5 minutes in the morning, the 10-minute walk to start your workouts. For health-related goals, speaking of workouts, wearable technology can be a game changer. I wear the Oura Ring all the time. Really helps with my sleep. Also helps with my fitness to make sure I'm hitting my goals every day. Any fitness tracker really can motivate you to take those extra steps or to get to bed on time. One of my major pitfalls in life is not getting enough sleep, honestly. I'm still terrible at it, but I'm getting better. And this helps me a lot. Okay, so we're going to shift gears once again before we get to the end of this video. And we're going to talk about maintaining long-term success. 2 ways for you to maintain success and crush your goals this year. 1, talk about this too, but celebrate small wins. Don't wait until you've reached your ultimate goal to celebrate. Acknowledging small wins along the way boosts your motivation, reinforces positive behavior, and really makes you stick to your goal. If you don't really celebrate, or, once you break these into SMART goals, you will have all these small steps that you can celebrate along the way. If you don't do that, you probably won't make it to your end goal because there's no carrot dangling at that point. You're just kind of pushing through. Did you stick to your new habit for a week? Treat yourself to something special, maybe an ice cream. I don't know. I have ice cream on my brain, probably because I just got the Ninja Creamy and it's amazing, but that's a topic for another show. So 2, regularly review and adjust your goals. Yes, you can adjust your goals. In fact, as I've learned firsthand, flexibility is crucial for long-term success. I once had a couple goals, and it's happened more than once, but that had to shift like a couple months in, and I just gave up on it because I thought I was failing. It wasn't my initial goal that I intended to set out on, but things change. Rarely does stuff go as we plan. In fact, it never does. This is again why a growth mindset is important. But taking this into account, set aside just a little time each month to review your progress and adjust your goals if needed. Life changes and your goals should evolve with it. Maybe your choices change. Maybe you wanted to go to a class for X, but now you want to do it for Y. Change your goals. That's okay. Just as long as you're growing, you have that growth mindset and you're setting a new goal. So again, you should evolve. Life changes and you should evolve with it. So in conclusion, the question is, can you finally make your New Year's resolution stick? Absolutely you can. The strategies we've discussed, understanding the psychology of change, setting SMART goals, starting small, creating supportive environment, developing a growth mindset, preparing for obstacles, using helpful tools and celebrating progress, and really importantly, again, staying flexible. You have everything you need to turn your resolutions into reality. And I promise you, we're going to keep talking about stuff like this throughout the year. So keep pushing you. I'm going to keep pushing myself. Let's attain these goals this year. Let's make this our year, 2025. Remember, as always, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. So take that step today. Keep going on your goals. And if you're on the verge of giving up, or you already gave up on January 10th on Quitter's Day, get back into them. Let's do this. So here's what I want you to do right now. Look at your goals. Choose one micro habit that you can implement immediately. Break them up into SMART goals and choose one micro habit to implement daily. Maybe it's drinking a glass of water first thing in the morning, or doing 10 push-ups before bed, or starting with a 3-minute meditation in the morning. Now write down your SMART goals for this habit and share it with a friend or family member who can be your accountability partner. And then commit to a 30-day challenge to kickstart your resolution journey. From the time you listen to this video or watch this video, do 30 days and just do it for 30 days and see how you feel, see where you get, and then do it for another 30 days. Look, only you have the power to change your life, one small habit at a time. The future is within reach. So are you ready to make this year different? Your journey starts today. I appreciate y'all. I hope you take this to heart. Again, let me know your resolutions, your goals. Just throw them in the notes or in the comments. I'll let y'all know mine and some other videos, and we're going to keep pushing on this. Let's make 2025 this year. Appreciate you. Have a great day.